What if one simple act of faith could shut down an entire city? Would you call it devotion or disruption? Before you answer, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because what you about to hear will leave you questioning where faith truly belongs in a modern world. And don't forget to comment below where you're watching from, because I'm curious how your country would react to this. It started on a cloudy Thursday morning in central London. Rush hour. Cars packed on both sides. Among them was Yusuf Khan, a 42-year-old taxi driver, father of three, originally from Pakistan, who had lived in the UK for almost 20 years. Yusuf had driven countless passengers through London's chaos, politicians, lawyers, tourists. But that morning, something weighed on his mind. He had missed his prayer twice that week. Traffic delays, long hours, excuses he hated making. So, when the clock struck 1:05 p.m. and the call to prayer played softly on his phone, Yusuf pulled his taxi to the side of a busy road near Oxford Street. He stepped out quietly, rolled his prayer mat on the sidewalk, and began to pray. For him, it was a moment of peace. For others, it was the spark of something bigger. Within minutes, horns blared. A few pedestrians stopped to film. Some smiled with respect. Others shouted, "You can't just stop traffic to pray." By the time Yusuf finished, 2 police officers had arrived. They didn't arrest him, but they warned him that public obstruction could lead to charges. He nodded respectfully, folded his mat, and drove away, unaware that a 90-second video of him praying had already gone viral. By nightfall, the internet was on fire. Hashtags like Faith in Public and London Prayer Controversy trended worldwide. On one side, people called him a hero, a man brave enough to put God before convenience. On the other, critics said he was forcing his faith on others, and that roads are not mosques. Television debates exploded. Religious leaders defended him. Secular activists demanded his license be revoked. Even the mayor's office got involved. Days later, Yusuf received a court summons, public obstruction causing traffic delay. He wasn't angry. In an interview, he said softly, "If obeying God costs me my job, maybe it's a price I'm meant to pay." But when the case finally reached the courtroom, something unexpected happened. The judge, a middle-aged woman named Harriet Collins, read through the statements. She paused, then said, "Faith is not the enemy of order, but freedom of faith must exist within the same law that protects everyone, including those who don't share it." Then, she looked at Yusuf and added, "You did not harm anyone. You paused for prayer, but you chose a public road, not a mosque, not a park, but a place meant for movement. In that moment, your peace became someone else's delay." The courtroom fell silent. Her verdict? No jail, no fine, but a public caution. A decision meant to balance faith and order. Yusuf walked out quietly, saying, "I didn't lose today. I was reminded that faith isn't about winning. It's about standing." Days later, people were still debating online. Was he right? Was the law fair? Some said it exposed hypocrisy, that the same city that celebrated freedom was uncomfortable when someone actually practiced it. Others argued that peace needs structure, or there will be chaos. But maybe the truth lies somewhere between devotion and discipline, because sometimes faith doesn't divide people. It just reveals where they stand. What do you think? Should personal worship be allowed anywhere? Or should faith follow rules like everything else? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, your perspective might just be the one that changes someone's mind. And if you love stories that challenge the way the world sees faith and law, subscribe now and turn on the bell. because this is just the beginning of tales of faith.